Thursday. Watercolor Thursday. We're going to watercolor some fairies. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Hi, Cynthia. I'm trying to find my nail that one of my nails popped off. And I had the nail in my pocket. And then I put it somewhere else and I can't find it now. How are you doing today? I'm going to fix my nail. Wait for a few more people to come. I'm not sure if I have the right fit. Oh, this one will fit. Alright, we'll just put a new one on. I'm going to put a new nail on. Oh, hi Debbie Sue, glad to see you. Oh my gosh, I know everybody calls me Sweet Vicky. I don't know how I got that nickname. I don't think I'm that sweet. I'm putting on my nail. It flipped off my thumb. And so I've got to put another one on because I lost the one that I was keeping by me. I don't know where it went. Now I'll find it. Maybe it went on the floor. Who knows? When I sweep, I'll probably find it. Well, this works. I had to put a new nail on. Alright, I'm going to put this box away. Oh crap. Oh crap. I added this new thing on the side. And it's not a very good thing. It could be that I like it, but it's not very good. So it keeps falling over when I get into my drawers. Alright. Scissors, eraser. We've got a couple big pins I don't need. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe I have to do this. Come on, come on. Behave. Behave. I think, oh boy, what a day. What a day. What a day for a daydream. There's a song. I can't remember what it is, though. It's something like that. What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming girl. Oh, I gotta put my mic on. I just thought of that. Good thing you couldn't hear me sing. I'll do it again. Hello, Coloring View. Welcome in. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Great to see you here. What's your first name, Coloring View? What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming gal. Something like that. That's in my head. I have no reason. I don't know why it's in my head. Hi, Ellen. Welcome in. Welcome in. I have moisturizer on my lips. Oh, Coloring View has a channel. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Ellen, I just hope I hope and pray that you'll get it. Let's see, I wonder what happens if, oh no, I can't do it. Let's see, oh, I must have got it mixed up again. Welcome in, welcome in. You're a Pamela. I'm going to write you in my book because you're new. I'm glad you dropped by and going to watch me paint a couple fairies. Let's see, coloring view. And Pamela. I have a cousin named Pamela. Oh, not Pamela. Okay, let's see, where was she? I better write the right name down. It says, but I am a Pamela. I don't like to be called that. There are 5 already. I see, there are 5 Pamelas already. So what do you want me to call you? Not Pamela. Okay, then what do we call you? What's your name? You want me to call you View? V-I-E-W? View. Pamela is a pretty name though. Even though there's 5 people, you know, signed up with the Pamela name in YouTube, it is a pretty name. Okay, call you Views. All right, that's fine. That's fine, View. All right. Well, I think we should get going. I'm going to just paint and you guys can talk. And I will look up and I will talk too. I don't want to miss anybody. I sometimes wish in the comment area, like for us creators, there's something loud, like some bells or something that will get our attention, that there's a new person in the chat. Debbie, how have you been, Debbie Sue? You doing okay, dear? I got to get the scene. And my art table should be here. There we go. Art table. You can see me in the corner, up there in the corner. I can move me up a little bit more. Wow, this looks pretty good. Okay, so I've drawn my fairies. This is my fairy that I did yesterday. I was on Carol, the My Quiet Corner. I was on her show yesterday for her party celebration of 1,000 subscribers.
Are you online?
Mm-hmm. I'm on a show. Not right now, please. I need to paint.
Okay.
I'll call you when I'm done.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to go put gas in the truck and then wash it, and then I'll come home.
Okay.
I'll stop at the grocery store and get some.
Are you going to take Dolly?
I don't.
No. Okay.
I haven't driven the truck for a while, so I want to.
You just want to do yourself? Okay, well, I'm talking to my husband. He has business he wants to do here. Okay, well, that'll only take you about 30 minutes, an hour.
Should take me
Okay. Love you. Oh, that's what we get when we have our home studio, right? Oh yes, Carol. I adore her too. She is just a peaceful. Oh, my thumb is a little bit off. My nail flipped off. Okay, so what do I need to do here? I need to wet some of these. Let's put these over here. Because who knows what I'm going to do. I'm just going... Okay, so on this one, I need a pink. Well, I've got pink over there. And I need a blue. I'm going to do opposite. Of... Got just a tiny bit of blue. I don't think it'll matter because all I'm going to do is this blue right here with her wing. And then I'm going to, I didn't, oh, what is that? That's a bug. Oh, it's because I got the back door open. Well, it's just open. I didn't put the screen. I do have a screen, and but I didn't put it on. Now I'm going to have bugs in the house. Washington State, we have bugs. Anybody else have bugs? Oh, thank you. Yeah, my quiet corner, she is, Cynthia, thank you for saying you like my drawings. I did do a community page today on, well, oh, I put a beautiful song up. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Jersey turned me on to this singer, and my son who, oop, 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 I don't want that, oop, oop, oop. My son who plays the drums in the church, I mean, ever since he was 16 years old, I think, and now he's 46. He never heard of the song. If you get a chance, I did post it on my community page. Oh my gosh, it's out of Corinthians. Her voice is so beautiful. And, hey, what are you doing? Quiet, quiet. No bark. Oh boy. They're barking at something. We've had a really pretty day today. Sun, warm, but kind of a coolness. Bonnie, no bark. It's probably the neighbor. She's been working out in her yard. She has to put up with my dogs barking. She's come over and tried to and hold them and give them treats and be with the dogs, and they still bark at her when she's in her yard. It's so funny. She gets frustrated, but she likes dogs. Yeah, my fairies are a little bit different than the pictures, but that's good. I made their hair bigger, up higher. Let's see. Okay, so she has brown hair. You know, I have drawn my whole life. I don't know if I told you this story, but when I was 19 and in Pennsylvania, I was very young, working at a disability center, the walls were so stark, and I decided that I would paint all the Disney characters, big characters, because the walls were big, on the walls. And so that's what I did while I worked. Well, I had to work too, but they were really cute, I thought. Yeah, always drawing, doing something. Doing something and drawing my whole life. It's like when people are born with to sing, they can sing. I think I was just born with an ability to draw. But I do like to have reference. I do like to have a reference though when I draw. Okay, so I'm getting her hair a little bit wet, but I notice that the blue is coming in, so I mean it won't matter too much once I... So let's go down here and make this a hot pink and let that dry. Ooh la la, hot to pink. Ooh la la. That is going to be pretty. Yeah, and then we're gonna, I cut these out for fodder, and hopefully someday I'll be able to show you how to use them in a journal. Although you can cut these out. I have to go a little bit there. You can cut these out. What's I gonna say? Oh, you can put them on anything. So can anybody else draw in the group? You know, if you can't draw, you can always trace it and then paint it. You can always do that. Yeah, I was so excited for my quiet corner that she met 1,000 subscribers. So, whoops, no bark. Hey, no bark. So when she, no, so then I thought, well, when I get 1,000 subscribers, just maybe I want to have a party too. She gave away a lot of prizes. And she's just the sweetest lady. I think when I get to 1,000, because I think it's going to be party time. I had a little ways to go. Let's round these up a little. All right. Now, I think we want to put... I've got a towel over here that I'm just sticking my brush onto. I think I want to make this a purple. Let's see, like maybe this color. Yeah. I hate to waste paint, so this is what I do. I never wash these out because you never know when you're going to use, like there's a little black, a little red, there's gold in here, there's some empty spots, there's some yellow. I better... my tray. Yeah, I don't, so that way, because watercolor paint goes a long way. It goes a long way. Just need a little bit of it. Now I'm putting this on a little bit thick, just because it's a flower that's in her hair. This pretty little flower fairy. I sometimes wish there were real fairies because they're so cute. I'd probably freak out though if I really saw one. Okay, so Debbie, so you know, if you can't draw, Ellen, can you draw? I know you do art. Me too. So you can't draw either. Oh my gosh. Tracing. Then you need some tracing paper because you can trace anything and then paint it if you can't draw. Oh, somewhat. Yeah, it's something that you've got to practice. I notice the more that you draw, my drawing, I should say me, the more I draw, there, I get a little better and better at it. So we're going to have two-tone flowers here. But watercoloring, I don't know. I need the piece. Oh, I thought so much of my son yesterday. I was crying. I haven't had an outburst for a while. There was this channel, I don't even remember the name. The police came to her door and her daughter had mental health issues. And she had passed. She died. And it was really hard. And she did a segment on her daughter and her colors that she loved. And I was just bawling. Because then I got to thinking about my son and who died last year. And I need to work in his journal. I'd like to get that done so I can take it August. I think that'll be like, so my family can see it and write in it. That turned out a different color, didn't it? Well, we're going to add this pink. See what happens here. I think I need some water. But I'm just going to put it like this, and then I'll add some water to it. Oh, you probably still can. I think if you can draw, If you drew at one time in art school, you probably still can. You just have to do it if you want to. I know you write beautiful, Debbie. Oh, well, this didn't quite turn out the way I thought it might turn out. But that's okay. That one I added too much water. I guess what I could do is I'm not worried too much about going out of the lines, although my pencil mark does, it's not really a big contrast here. I was hoping there would be. Maybe we'll just try it again. Well, because we're going to cut this out, so I'm not really. Oh, and I'm going to go over a black pen too. Okay, Vicky. Let's just see what happens here. And I think what I will do is maybe add, I'm going to play with this flower just a tiny bit. I might just add that one color again and see if I can. Well, that ended up pink. I wanted to do a two-tone. So let's see if I can go darker in the middle. What should I use? I want to use a red, like that color red, but that's what I thought I had in here. Oop-doop. So let's just put a little dot. There, 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 there. And maybe I had a little too much water again. I don't know why I'm water heavy today. I might just add it again. So that's what you can do. I know I read it, that, and I've done it in class before, coming back to me when you want a darker pigment in a certain area. Maybe I'm just adding too much water. But we can just add paint upon paint. So I think what I'm going to do, let's try this. And let's dab it off. And let's see what will happen here. Oop, 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 oop. Still, my two-tone is not working too well. Yeah, it's just like spreading over the whole total flower. So I'm trying to get the ends. Now this way I'm going to add more pink to the ends. Maybe I'll let it dry just a tiny bit so it won't be so wet. I do want it wet, just to drop it in. Oh, there, I think I caught that bug. Gosh, I don't mind bugs, but I don't like them. Let's see, what did Ellen, I might get back into it sometime. Sure, when you are ready, Ellen says. Ellen says, we all get interested in different things. Yeah, I am working on 2 journal books. Then I want to go back into painting. I have my collage ideas. I have collage ideas I want to do. Yeah, that's good, Ellen. Good thinking. Oh, that was, how you remember her name? Sean Petit. That was her video. Oh, Cynthia, did you cry, Cynthia? Oh, I could just feel her pain in my heart because I lost my son last year. I could just feel that pain that was in her heart. It's like a mother's heart. I bet you felt it too, Cynthia, because you have, I think, how many children? You have 5 or 6 children. Yeah, Cynthia has a big family. Probably always something going on. Okay, so is that drying a little bit? All right. We are going to make the stem a little bit green. We'll just put the green here. Dot it off. And there's her hand. All right, so we need a light pink. Oh, not too much difference. Oh, I got green in there, not thinking. That's okay. Where are you? Yes, you cried, Cynthia. Anybody I think who watches that grief, it was really touching. Oh my gosh. It was so touching. So I was a little bit sad yesterday. Just kind of sad. And then today I felt better when I woke up. But boy, that when you have lost a child, that grief can just get triggered like really hard. Really, really hard. I better make sure. Okay, let's try putting that pink up there again. I don't know. We're gonna try. didn't wipe my brush. Okay, just spread that color around. Well, the tips will be a darker pink, so that'll be cool. That'll be cool. And we got it. I know I have a brown in here. I saw it. Where are you, brown? Oh. Oh, hi, Jersey. Glad you came in. Oh, Jersey, you won the second collage. I put it in my community page. I hope I didn't miss you. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Yeah, a fan is at least, because you're in Texas, it must be hot there. Oh yeah, see, Cynthia has 5 children. I knew it was something big. See, when you have that 5 children, I mean, your life is constantly busy, I think. Because you have birthdays, and gosh, I did see a brown. Maybe it wasn't brown that I saw. Well, let's, we can do this right here. This might meet her hair. Let's see, let's try it. Well, it's brown. W. Sue, I wanted to check to see, I don't get notified of things, and I just have to check. I don't know why YouTube does that, but it does. The thing I want to know, did you get your evening program started yet? Or is that going to kind of happen more in June? Debbie Sue is a great writer, and her channel reflects it. And she's very compassionate. She knows her Bible. Yeah, she knows her Bible. So next month, which is going to be here soon, June, right? It's coming. We're gonna do fruits next month. Fruits. Can you believe that? Fruits. It'll be fun though. I think it'll be really fun. Well, that's a good color for her hair. And we need to put her little pink shoes. Oh, did I do that smearing? I could have done that without thinking. Right here, I must have touched it, it looks like. Dang. Dang. I'm going to re-put that pink in there. See, I don't know if I did, I don't remember doing it, but that's what happens when you put your fingers in. That's what happens. Maybe I'll make the centers yellow. They have orange in the picture, but I don't have orange on my, I have some yellow though. I could put some gold in there, but it almost does look like gold. Okay. I missed a little bit of paint here. Oh, see, I shouldn't do it when the yellow is wet. See, I did it anyway, didn't I? I should listen to what I say. Okay, guys, don't do what I do. I'll wait till that gets a little drier. Put a little more yellow in there. Hopefully it will stay yellow. Okay, so her skin, I think we need to do a tan maybe. Do I have tan in my tray? I think I might have tan right here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I'm putting off working in my memory journal for Zach, I think because, oh my, I'm going to cry a lot, and I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. I'm done crying. When I do it on live, though, I'm braver. You know, for some reason, I'm sad, but I'm not, and I have joy. Okay, so let's. Let me see, we might have to. Work a little more on that hair there. We got too much of a space, but we'll wait till that dries. I'm listening to my own advice. Oh, yeah, I keep. See, here's the. Gosh, I'm about. I guess maybe I could move this camera a little better. See, that's why. Look how much space I have to the end. Let's do that. That's why it's happening that way. Is it going to stay? I keep bringing the photo. Just hopefully you don't get dizzy here. There. There, see, now the end of the desk is right here. Just, okay, I think that'll be better. Because I keep scooting it to the end of the desk. Oh my, oh my. So she's got a little tiny neck. And just those eyes. I'll make those eyes black. I'll do the black pin around them. Okay. Oh, I gotta do her legs. I know for real. I was just looking at this. This looks a little bit sexy here. This looks a little bit sexy here. Are you a little bit sexy, fairy? Pointing her toe. I think I got into the pink again. I must have touched this. See, that looks like my finger. But that's okay. We can just fix it. And, you know, again, if you were not going to cut this out, then you have to be careful about where you put your, you know, because you don't want to go out of the lines. Or put your fingers in it, or make another dot like that. I don't even know. Vicky. I'm not being that careful. If I had to be, then I would be. Make sure that, see, that's going to be black there. Hey, hey, hey! What are you guys fighting? Huh? I haven't given you any bones. Yeah, I guess that is about it, because then we're going to do the line work. It has to dry. Okay, let me look at this one. I mean, my fairies don't, and I think I might have put the wrong colors as well. They don't look exactly like the picture because I had to put my own flair on them, right? So I built her hair. So she has yellow wings. I put her hair right there on the wing. That's okay, I can fix that. I have yellow in here, so I think I'll do that first. Do her wings. See, this is her bit, of course. Mine doesn't exactly look like that. So if we get yellow and green together, let's get this one in here. No, it will, I think it turns blue. And we'll see what we can do with this flower, because see, this is probably computer generated fairy. Mine is a painted one. So we will just kind of get this like that, and then we will try our best to put yellow around there, but we have to wait till it dries. Okay, and then we'll use, well, they don't even paint. Oh, I see, she even has a flower in between. I didn't see that flower. I was just made it round. Well, Vicky, that's just the way it goes. I'm just going to make a round circle in there. Okay, what else am I? Oh, her hair's brown too. Well, that's okay because I have this color. It might be a little reddish, her hair, but that's okay. She has an updo. I put an updo on her. So these greens are pretty similar that I have. All right. So she, in this picture, she's got like a neon green. I don't have that color. Whoops. I don't know who's barking out there. Somebody. Yeah, I'm trying to get into that little crevice without the green going into the yellow. Well, that didn't work too well. And we need this green to kind of come out like this. Okay, then we'll let that dry. And what are we going to do? Oh, her sleeve. I guess that is a little bit of green. Hi, Jessica. Great to see you come in. Well, that is going to be a little more yellow. I don't know how that happened. Well, so it turned a little bit yellow. Let's boop. Let's see, what has Jessica been up to? Whenever I think of your name, I think of my niece. Bonnie and Clive. Bonnie, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you for ages. Oh, I don't know, I've just been so busy with my channel. I just haven't seen you. I am so happy that you dropped in. Oh, it's good to see you. Dear Bonnie. Bonnie is from Australia, I think, right, Bonnie? Yeah, I think you're from Australia. Hi, Vicky. Took a year off YouTube. That's why I haven't had any notifications. Oh. Are you doing okay? Physically, are you doing okay? Bonnie? Australia, yeah. Yeah, she has a channel. You know, I think I might have went to your channel and there was nothing there. I think I did that once, but it's been a while. I've grown a little bit. My channel's grown a little bit. Bonnie is one of the, I think probably her. Now I have watched your, I call her your sister. I have watched her a few times. You two really got me into the, you know, how to just make things out of book pages and okay, so she has a, yes, Penny Rose, yes. Yes, I really enjoy her too. She is really crafty. She hasn't stopped. She's got a lot of energy. Juju, hello, hello from the back 40. How you doing today, girl? Yeah, we're just recycling things that you have. I've learned now that you can do that with all your food packages, and you can recycle all them into a journal. Yep. What was I doing? I don't know. I lost track. I was doing something. Just put a little more green in there. I have that little bit on the neck. Oh, I'll just paint that a color. Oh, that's what I'll do. Sometimes I talk to myself. I opened the box for the pumpkin, Juju. I've watched a couple of the videos and I'm not quite ready. I thought it would practice. You know, I might be better just like not making. I tried it last time, you know, kind of putting my spin on the cards from Stamping Up. And I know that's what, you know, Lori does, and the Cat Lady, I guess her name, Cat Lady, she too, you know, kind of puts her own spin to it. But I'm thinking maybe I should just not do that on this bunch and just follow the directions. I've already forgotten the size the size that greeting cards are made from. You know, the size of them. And I have you on my list to go visit your mama, Jessica. I have not done it yet, but I got it on my list. I was thinking about it like yesterday, but then I thought, oh, I can't quite do that yet. Do you want Debbie Sue to put in your mom's channel? You probably told her too that I would come visit her. But after tonight's show, I can do it. Probably tomorrow. I couldn't even go to the farmer's market today because I had to draw another fairy, my girlfriend. So on Thursdays is the farmer's market in Snohomish, and it's pretty cool. So I want to kind of be all prepared, and then I could go to the farmer's market like around 1 o'clock or even 2 o'clock, and then come back home. It's not far away. It's about 15 minutes from my house, probably. All right, so is that dry? I'm not sure if that's dry. We can try it. We can try it. I don't want to be messing around with this flower like I was the other one. So we're going to try putting yellow in there. We're going to try it. See, the other flower, I might have to mess with it anyway. So I'm looking at it, and it kind of, see if I can fix it a little better. Oh, this one might work out okay. And then I don't have to like monkey with it. The less I've learned that the less you monkey around with the watercolor, the better it is. All right. Now that flower came out better. Came out better. I'm going to put yellow right there. Oh crap. So that yellow is going to kind of spread. So let's just kind of go like that. Oh, that's okay. because I'm going to put a black in there. So what do we do with this flower here? We've got it kind of... All right. I'm just going to kind of round these corners a little bit better. I'm going to, you know, put a marker around these. How this flower just gave me some practice time. See, then I figured out how to do that flower better. That's what happens when you goof up like this. Then if you have another flower to paint, you paint it better. I don't know, it's like it doesn't really blend too much with the other paint. So I think it sticks out like a sore thumb when it doesn't blend. So that's what I'm doing with my brush. I'm going to make this blend better. Trying to anyway. It's a little stinker. It's a stinker. Have you ever met a stinker flower? It's like a skunk. There, I guess I'm not going to have a two-tone flower because I just am having trouble. Now that one I worked out really well because I knew what to do after I messed up this one. Oh. Yeah, let's just, I'm going to pick up some of that water. Maybe I'll add a little more yellow here. But I think, do I have her? Maybe just a little more here with her hair. It should be touching the arm. Are you going to touch, or it's kind of fading there? Add a little more. Oh, so did he pass away from old age? Hopefully he didn't pass away driving. We had a huge accident here in Washington State, but it's over on Longview. And it was with a mill. One of the tanks that holds all this oxygen, all this... No, it was sick. Okay. Thank you, Passion. Thank you, Jessica. Passion is Jessica. So he was sick. Okay. Yeah. They're probably a little bit sad about it. was Kyle Bush. Kyle Bush. Okay, I don't keep up with Nassar. I do not keep up with Nassar. But over in Longview, which is by the ocean in Washington State, it's probably about a 3-hour drive from my house. The mill that produced paper products, the huge tanker exploded. The gas exploded, and it was shift change. So they are recovering like 9 bodies that they couldn't get to because of the gas and the water. And I mean, it's dangerous. One of the firefighters that was hospitalized and released, so they're like really paying attention to not hurt anybody, but try to get the people, those recovery of the bodies. And then 2 other people went to the hospital, died. And there's a whole bunch of other people that went to the hospital with minor to moderate injuries, but they survived. So it looks like probably about 11 people died from this industrial accident. Oh, okay. So is it like in the community page? The about Kyle? Yeah, it would be a place to put. I put a whole bunch of new stuff in the community page, so in my community page, you guys might want to check it all out. Oh, it looks like we have a little bit of pink that went here. And we'll just add a little bit of pink to her color of her leg. Okay. Well, I think I can do, now the only black pen, of course, is I just have a regular black pen. I have some other black pens. One is, you want to do waterproof. It's not waterproof. Let's see, I guess just in case I have an issue with this pen. See, these pens never work for me. I bought these pens, but they're like that. And everybody has good luck with these micron pens except me. No, that's not non-permanent. We'll try this one. I should probably just, oh, here's one that works. I guess I can use that one instead. Okay, so all we do is then do the outline. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And we'll go around her hair. All right, so we want to make her hair have some highlights. She spent, how much is it now to do highlights? Probably $200. I can't, oh yeah, it's pretty devastating for that community. Yeah, I think it made national news. Let's see how this pen, I'm not used to it. It's leaking some. Why are you leaking? I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. We're just going to have more highlights in your hair. Your $200 highlight hair job. How about that? Anybody else? I don't get my hair done. I'm glad I'm not young, because I did like highlights in my hair when I was younger. Oh, look at what that pin did. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. I have another one. So it seems like it leaked a little bit there too. And I'm going to go around this flower. I think women with flowers in their hair look so cool. I don't think that dot is dry yet. Are you kidding me? Maybe this is not waterproof. No, it says waterproof. I'm using a pigment that I haven't used before. And okay. Gosh, this poor fairy. This poor fairy. Everybody has good luck with these pens except me. So she's going to have a dark center. I think, who wears flower? Debbie Sue, I've seen you wear flowers in your hair. And you make them. You make your flowers. They're pretty. Okay, let's see if I can. And, you know, we can go over twice, too, to make it a funky looking line. I know, Debbie, that you talked about using the heat gun. What did you make? I forgot to ask you. I know that I thought about it later. I go, what did she make? And you have burnt. Yeah, I think Debbie Sue has really long hair. And then she adds, I can't really use another pin because it might not look good. I know people rave about these pens, but I'm like, ugh. Cynthia, you're probably right. Yeah, see, this is leaking. I don't know. Let's hurry up and do it. Let's see, I think these kind of go up like this. See, it's, oh, jeez. We might have a few lines here. Just to kind of curve it around. And, oh, there's that black ink spilling out again. Okay, so I need to do her eyes. Well, maybe I'll do this first. I'm moving this all around. That's kind of why I didn't. Oop. This flower will look better when it's highlighted here. Oop, 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 oop. We'll just put little dots in there. And we got to do her eyes. I'm just going to keep her eyes just like this. It's kind of rounded. Did I outline it all? Yeah, see, right there it spills out. I'm not going to use this pen for the other one. I'm going to just use my old-fashioned pen. I don't know what this is. Let me see what. This is just an old-fashioned Pilot G2. But I really like it for, usually it does it pretty good. Sometimes it gets stuck. And I have to go over it twice, but so like right here, got a little stuck. But at least it doesn't like leak ink. Yeah, there's some. And we're just make that skirt look like a flower. Yeah, I drew her. It's right there. When I was on the program with my quiet corner. So I made her have kind of an updo. Sometimes I have to go over it twice because the ink kind of gets into the and then we're going to just go to her eyes. Okay, and then we have, so her thumb is there, and then her hand is kind of around that. There we go. See, like right here that my pen is starting. I don't know, I just haven't, I guess I haven't found the perfect pen, but this is the best pen. All right. I'm not looking at the chat because I'm like, I'm just outlining. And we're just gonna make that like that. Well, I think she's pretty much done. Maybe a little extra here. Oh, forgot these wings here. And probably her waist, yeah. And her sleeve kind of points in a little bit. Ta-da! Now they came out all different, but that's okay. Where is my other one? That's okay. They all came out a little bit. This one really came out big, but that's okay. I may need it for something big someday to put in on the pocket of a journal or in a collage. Here's my scissors. I kind of want to just cut these out now. I think I have time to cut them out. So I'm just gonna, then they'll be all done and I can have dinner and I won't have to finish them up. I'm really glad I got these scissors because it will now you can go over it again if you accidentally cut too much of the black off. Which might happen if, you know, like say your doorbell rang or your husband needed to talk to you or a dog was barking or a bear was in your yard. Something that distracted you. Oh. I have to go to physical therapy tomorrow. I'm going to pretend I've been exercising really a lot all week. I actually have done some exercise, but probably not as much as the therapist would want. Oh, this is, oh. You know that new song about, you know, they're going like this with their heart. I can't remember the tune of the song. But so I was doing that. I was moving my feet and doing that song and wiggling my bobo, and my husband was looking at me because he was there in the refrigerator and he's looking at me like, are you okay? I go, yeah, I just love this song and watch me dance to it. And then he said, and then he said, Vicki, I think you might be cuckoo. Are you sure you're not losing your mind? I go, no, I'm not. I'm not losing my mind. I think we should videotape this and put it on my channel. He goes, no. Oh, it was really funny. And then the next day, my knees hurt like the dickens from dancing. I go, oh, these knees are still not quite right. Oh, and my back went out a little bit too. So here I am doing this wild dance. It's kind of a crave on the internet. But the steps with your feet are pretty easy to do. They're kind of like the cheerleader steps. And oh my. Did I have a blast dancing while my husband was thinking I was cuckoo. I thought I did pretty good. I go, see, I do pretty good, didn't I? He goes, yeah. And I go, the next day, I go, honey, you know those dance moves? My back got a little bit out of whack and my knees hurt a little bit. I guess at 72, that was quite traumatic for my body. I mean, I was really dancing. I felt like I was in jazz dancing lessons. I took those when I was younger. I used to love to dance. I took ballet and I took jazz, and I took tap dancing. But tap dancing was my favorite. I used to have my board here at the house, and I just would practice. And then my teacher said, well, Vicki, do you want to be in a contest with me? I go, yeah, where? She says, well, it's at the church. It's just, it's a talent. I go, is talent a talent show? And she goes, yeah, it's a talent show, but I think you'll be okay. And so we practiced together and got this dance, and then I practiced separately. So here I am up on the stage, you know, with her, and all these people are looking at me. And it was so... She remembered all the moves. You know, remember, she's a teacher, I'm a student. And so I forgot some of the moves. And so when I did, I would just point my toe and I would look at her and put my hands out and say, look at her, you know, she can do these. So we came in fourth in the talent show. But, you know, oh dear, that was nerve-wracking. That was nerve-wracking. I've done some goofy things in my life. But I do love dance, and even when I watch it a lot, it just relaxes me to watch people dance on YouTube. And my bestie girlfriend, we go places, and I go, oh, see, these are my newest couple that I'm watching dancing, and she gets a kick out of it because I'm always watching something with dancing. And one time we took, so if that gets a little thin there, you can always put some tape in the back. Try not to pull it off. Anyway, while I'm talking, I should really be cutting. I don't know why I'm having trouble here. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. Boop. And I like the short little puffy sleeves. I don't like the long bell sleeves though. Oh, they get in my way. I know I'm bringing this up close to me. And then I'm getting out of camera range. That's not very good, Vicki. Okay. Did Ellen go night-night? I know. I tell my grandkids some of my stories because they like to listen to the stories, you know, of what their grandma did when she was younger. And they think it's hilarious. Well, when my grandma used to tell stories, you know, it was about the covered wagons coming down from Oregon to Washington, and as a little girl, at night she would sleep outside. And it was like, I guess they had the, you know, I was thinking, ooh, bugs, Grandma, but she never thought of bugs, I guess. She said, no, all us kids like to sleep outside. And then I guess they traveled, you know, in the covered wagon. My grandpa died, and then she married again. And then that husband died. And then she got another boyfriend, my grandma. And he lived right next door. And they went to Las Vegas together. I remember them. Gosh, she must have been in her late 80s. My grandma lived to be 99 years old. She lived a long time. And anyway, I said, Grandma, do you have a separate room? You know, you guys aren't married. And she goes, oh, Vicky, I'm too old for that stuff. That's what she said. I'm too old for that stuff. We're just going to go and have fun on the slots. I go, oh, okay. Okay, Grandma. But she always had a man with her. And then he died. And she lived like for about, I don't know, maybe 5 years. She lived to be 99. But those last 5 years, she didn't have a boyfriend. All right. I just, you know, this one's kind of a sexy, like, I noticed that while I was painting. I go, oh my gosh. This little lady is showing a lot of leg. Oh, look. That's from that pen. Oh, crap. How am I going to fix that? Well, I'll fix it. Look at that. I put my finger there and there. That pen's horrible. Don't ever get those pens. I might throw them all away. You can't even give them to anybody because, you know, they either don't work or they're like this one. And it didn't dry the ink either. You'd think it would be dry. And they say it's waterproof on the pen. Yeah, see, my finger got it. Well, I didn't think it was wet. That's okay. I'll fix it. But I'm probably not going to fix it after I cut it out. But I will fix it. So I got to be careful not to touch this ink. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There we go. And I will fix that ink. I may have to make her hair darker. I may have to do that. But I will fix it. I will fix it. I probably she's got a big spot from her. Her hairdresser didn't do a very good job in doing her highlights. I would be complaining. She either has to do it over again, because you can't go with a big old black spot in the middle of your head. Can you, dear fairy? It would be kind of fun to name them. This could be, I'm not good at doing names. I forget names all the time. I have to put them in my book to remember them. Can dancer. Yep, she's a can dancer. Miss Can. There's in my drawing is like they're supposed. I looked at her and I go, well, my fairies, they don't really look like they're flying. They're supposed to actually look kind of like they're flying, but yeah, this flower gave me a headache. That other flower, then I changed my approach and it worked. I go, yeah, the approach I took here gave me a headache. Not really, I just sniff. I'll just sniff your flower and I'll feel better, fairy, because you have a lot of fairy dust on your flower. You make us happy, Miss Can. Because we know you like to dance. Yep. I hope I don't smudge any more ink. Oh, I cut that one kind of a... Let's go like this. Makes it easier. Okay, so around this flower, and I promise I am not going to cut you off. You are going to be a little bit thin in your stem, but that's okay. So I might just come down here. There's another ink spot right there. I don't want to touch it. That kind of, all of a sudden, a large amount of ink came out. Her flower skirt looks kind of shiny to me. So I could do some embossing on her. That might fix her hair. How about that? Putting some embossing on her hair. And still got that big old black spot. But that's an idea. I'll do that off camera though. I just want to cut these out so you get an idea of how cute these little fairies are. Really, they're really pretty cute. Okay. She's cute, but we have just a few little dark spots on her. I don't know. I wonder if I put some alcohol to that. I'm going to try. What I could lose at this point. I have some. I'm going to fix you up, big old fairy. Your sisters are tiny. All right. Where are you, alcohol? Right here. I need to take this off. Well, I thought it would be easy. Okay, so if I just dip that in there, I have no idea if this is going to work. We'll see. I think I'll get it clean. Oh, maybe I'll use this one because it'll be kind of damp. I know this works for acrylic paint, but I don't know about ink. Make sure that I don't. Get over there. It did come up some. After this, I think I'm going to throw all those pins away. I don't ever want to see one of those pins again. I don't want to see it. I mean, I can make her hair darker, you know, no biggie. We can make her hair darker. I want to try to get that big old spot out of there the best I can. Oh. Okay, this side's dry. Well, it does come up a little bit. I don't, you know, this is watercolor paper, but I really don't want to put a hole right there. See, I can just make her hair. I have black. I just have to make her hair black. I think I can blend that now with a black. Let that dry. Oh my gosh. She's gonna have black hair. You're gonna have black hair. But otherwise, They're pretty cute. They're so cute. Even if she has black hair, she'll be cute. I don't think I have my black tubing up here. I don't think I brought it. It's a big tube. It's over back in the back. So that's what I'll do. I'll just make her hair black. Fixed it. So Miss Can Can, this little fairy, I think the middle fairy, is she just adorable? Yeah, I'll just make her hair black. I think she'll still be cute. That's what I mean. You can usually fix your mistakes in art. And this was like when I wasn't experiencing. I'm experiencing this ink live. But that's okay, so you can see what happens sometimes. But just this regular pen is so much better. Just a regular pen. Okay, I'm gonna like, these pens make me so mad. This one. We're gonna throw you in the trash can and I'm gonna feel good about it. Boom! Ah, that felt good. Oh, thank you. I just threw away an ink pen. Oh, or maybe this was it. These pens are goofy. This one doesn't work at all. Boom! That felt good. You can't give them away to anybody. Never buy those kind. I don't know. Some people love them, but I just never have any good luck with them. Wow. Thank you, Carol. My quiet corner. I have some fodder now to work with. 3 little fairies. Let's see what time it is. It is 8 o'clock, so it's pretty much time to go. Thanks for dropping in, Carol. And Cynthia, thank you for coming, and Debbie Sue, and oh, let's see. Oh, My Quiet Corner, you've been in here not here long, have a headache. Oh, I'm going to bed. But wanted just to say hi and say hi. Oh, sweet Carol. All right. Well, I am glad that you guys stopped by. Remember to give me a thumbs up. And I will see you hopefully next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to do something with fruit. It's going to be a fruit. I keep wanting to say Fruit Loop month. We'll make loops with fruit. We're going to do something. I'm going to plan it out these next couple days. I have to have my plan submitted by Friday to be in the news with Susan. I Turtle Love It. She does the news for what's happening in the junk journal world or art world or crochet world, whichever world you're in. She advertises there in her newsletter. I don't know what is a newsletter or some sort of news. I think sometimes I forget to put it on my community page. I did last week. But I'm in there and it'll tell you and remind you of things that'll be coming up for next month, what we'll do. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll make it fun. I know, yeah. Debbie, you remember what I was making? Yeah. I remember the glue gun. And you burnt 2 of your fingers. I just don't like working with the glue gun either. I could put that in the trash can. Damn glue gun. So I don't work with it unless I really have to. Oh, that's funny. Well, I'm going to say, Jessica, to all of you who are here, Juju, I think she starts her program. Bonnie, I don't know if you're still here. Thank you so much for dropping in. All of you guys, I'm so happy that you guys came. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm going to send love to you and your family, and send love and peace to the universe, peace and love to the universe, especially over the war that we're in, and peace to your families. I'll see you next Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time, for the Joyful Art Time show. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.